What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are talking about blanket claims that a lot of people are going to start pointing in a certain direction, and I feel it's necessary to clear my name with actual receipts because the person making the claims doesn't want to provide any receipts. This person continuously makes these vague claims. Everybody knows who it's directed at, but there's never any receipts to support these wild, ridiculous, inaccurate claims. Well, I'm going to provide receipts to prove that this person is painting an absolute false narrative. Now, I am not asking anyone to go and respond to this person. I'm not asking anyone to go comment or anything. I am simply responding because this is clearly directed at people like me, and a lot of people are under the assumption that I fall into this category because of the vague nature of the claims. Well, I'm going to prove the claims 100% inaccurate, as we always do. We have receipts. Now, shout out to Drunk3PO for tipping me off about this clip from John Campia. Let's listen to what John Campia has to say. Let's listen to the vague, inaccurate claims that John makes, and then I will dispute those inaccurate claims with something called facts. Facts that are going to shut this down immediately.
Pablo Hidalgo ridiculing Star Wars fan for emotional. That's bullshit. That whole thing was complete bullshit. Never come on my channel with that. That was bullshit. That was just so that was so blown out of proportion. It's comical. Anyway, this whole Pablo Hidalgo thing has been blown way out of proportion. It really has. It really has. A bunch of people are acting like Pablo Hidalgo came out and made some huge statement about, look at this guy, blah, blah, and he didn't. And the other thing that I found very, very funny, and I went and I found the posts online, because, you know, things on the internet live forever, for good or for bad. Things on the internet live forever. That's a blessing and a curse to all of us. Things on the internet live forever. But a lot of the people who were, and I'm not going to call anybody out,
Of course you're not.
but a lot of the people who were leading this charge about Pablo Hidalgo, what he did was terrible, terrible.
Leading this charge, okay? The people leading this charge.
Terrible, terrible. I went and found those same people who were mocking. Remember that kid, Eric Butts? For those of you who've seen my trailer, my movie about movie trailers, we featured Eric Butts in it. Eric Butts was famous for a few minutes because he made this trailer reaction to Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker trailer, and it had him in tears. Like, he was bawling his eyes out watching it. It was beautiful. He loves the property, and seeing the trailer for the first time, he was in tears. And some of these same people who clearly have an agenda, like making a mountain out of a molehill with the Pablo Hidalgo thing, they were the exact same people who were blasting and mocking and ridiculing the Eric Butts kid for crying watching the thing. The hypocrisy is insane.
Okay, let's check that out, John. So what did I say about Eric Butts? Wow, look at the title of that video. I'll defend the Rise of Skywalker trailer guy. And, you know, it's a 6-minute video. We'll listen to the end here. And you've thought about it. When you see it, you have an emotional reaction. So I'm going to stand up for this guy to an extent and just say, like, come on, guys. You know, like, yeah, he's clearly on next level with this, but it's not that big of a deal. So I got his back on this one. I don't know who he is. Never watched his channel, and he is getting killed on the downvotes. So that's my thoughts on it. So many people have asked me to talk about this. That's probably not the answer you wanted to hear, but that's just my thoughts on it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have a great day. Now, who's another one? Well, my video has 78,000 views. That's pretty good for my channel. Star Wars Theory, also standing up for the bullied Star Wars guy, 1.2 million views. So who are you talking about, John Campia? Who on earth could you be referring to, John Campia?
Who were mocking. Remember that kid, Eric Butts? For those of you who've seen my trailer,
Now later on he says it's because he liked The Rise of Skywalker and
for sharing 5 words. There we go. I can't count. I didn't get my degree in mathematics, folks. And they made a whole thing. Meanwhile, these same people who are making such a huge deal out of that, out of 5 words, were the exact same people lighting up and humiliating this Eric Butts kid because he got emotional watching something else from Star Wars. So I never want to hear about that again. I never want to hear about that again. If you want to choose to be bothered by that, then you choose to be bothered by that. But to me, it was something that was way blown out of proportion, made to be something that it really wasn't. And by the way, the other thing too is that a lot of people forget this Pablo Hidalgo thing. He never posted that publicly. He never
posted a lot of things publicly. He's went after people for years. This was just more added to a long list of problems from Pablo Hidalgo. But the entire point here, again, I am not trying to start anything with any YouTubers. I am simply responding because when vague claims like that are made, when you use language like the people that are leading this charge, there's only a few names that will be thought of when you make that. And I am definitely one of them. Obviously, Star Wars Theory is the top dog in the Star Wars community, and he's the person that's the central figure of this entire Pablo Hidalgo situation. He and I obviously have been talking and making videos and discussing this situation. So when you say the people that are leading this charge are the same people that ridiculed Eric Butts, then I provide something that John Campia doesn't like very much, facts, to show that not only did I not make fun of Eric Butts, I stood up for Eric Butts. And I knew it would probably be a relatively unpopular thing at that time, and it wasn't as bad as I thought. I didn't get a lot of criticism like I had assumed I might. But the point was I've talked about the Eric Butts thing several times, and I do think that he's kind of overkill a little bit when the way he acts, but that's fine. That's YouTube. You have to put some showmanship into it. And at the end of the day, I said I wish I could be that excited for Star Wars. I kind of envied that guy to an extent. I have done nothing but stand up and support that guy. So who exactly are you talking about, John? Who are you talking about? That's all I want to know. When you make these vague claims like this, there's only a few names people are going to start thinking about. And you have been proven 100% false once again with your blanket statements. Pablo Hidalgo has went after Star Wars fans for a long time. Pablo Hidalgo has specifically went after me and people on my team because that's who Pablo Hidalgo is. This is not an isolated incident. This is just one more issue in a long line of issues with Pablo Hidalgo. And that is my stance. Again, I am not encouraging anyone to go after John Campia. Don't comment on his videos. Don't tag him on Twitter. None of that. Because he's never going to say my name. He will never say my name. He has been making indirect claims about me and people like me for a long time. He will never say my name. Never. I remember I super chatted him and Christian Harloff one time when Harloff was on his channel, congratulating both of them because I was happy to see them kind of reconnect after Christian left Collider and everything. Christian was very nice, and he congratulated me on, Geeks and Gamers and everything. John was doing everything he could to not say my name. Everything. And again, this is someone that I've credited that has inspired me, and I was a big fan of John Campia. Back when the AMC Movie Talk days, the Collider Movie Talk days, I was a big fan of John Campia, and I will never take credit away from him for being an inspiration to me for creating the platform I have and the team I have and everything like that. But he has fallen so far down the TDS rabbit hole, and he will make these overarching blanket claims without any receipts to support because that's what he likes to do. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to show that I had nothing to do with anything to do with Eric Butts. I supported Eric Butts. I stood up for Eric Butts. And that's all I'm here to do. You guys have a great day. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, check out geeksandgamers.com, our website. Sign up to become, sign up for free, and you can jump in the forums, have a discussion, create a profile, and for $10 a month, you can become a premium member. And if you want to, our video game, Geeks and Gamers has a video game. And we have that thing that John Campia doesn't like called Facts, and it's called Fact Blast. And when the NPCs are making these claims, we can just fight back with facts. So if you guys want to check that out, you can find it over on geeksandgamers.com. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later.